Hi, how are you today? This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. Glad you chose this tutorial video. Do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a lot to me. I have hundreds over videos, so do check them out. And today I'm going to make a bear squishy, just a head, and I'm using milk cotton yarn. You do not need to have a lot of yarn, it's just one squishy head, the palm size head. Just like this series here, if you have not checked them out yet. So this is the 5th head that I'm making in this series, and these are 5-ply cotton yarn, and I'll be using a 3.5 mm hook. So let the fun begin. Okay, for the bear I'm going to use the darker color, darker brown, and I'm going to start off by making a magic circle. Just curl it around your finger, make a cross, turn to the back, pull up a loop and make a knot. So once you have a magic ring or a magic circle, you do 6 single crochet into the ring. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 single crochet into the ring. Now you go to the first stitch. If you do not know where is the first stitch, you can always count back from this V shape here. You can count back from this V shape here to find your first stitch. I'm going to do increase all around, which means every stitch I'm going to do 2 single crochet. 2 single crochet into the same stitch is known as increase. So there'll be 6 increase. We started with 6 single crochet. And now we're doing increase all around, which means this row I should have 12 stitches. Now we go to row 3. Row 3, you're going to do 1 single crochet, followed by increase. You do 6 sets of it. And this row we should have 18 stitches. Let's see if I have 18 just in case. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, now row 4, I'm going to do increase first. Right, let me add my marker. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet in this first stitch. Then I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2 stitch. 1, 2. So it's increase, and then single crochet 1, 2. You should have 6 sets of it. You should have 24 stitches in this row. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now for row 5, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3 stitch. 1, 2, 3, and you do increase. This is one set, and you're going to do 6 sets of it. If you like all this as well, check out the earlier posts. They are all in the earlier posts. And now for row 6 until row 8, you just do single crochet all around. No increase, no decrease, just single crochet all around from row 6 until row 8. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 8. Okay, this is how it looked like after row 8. So now row 9, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And after 7 stitches, I'm going to do 5 increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. This is 1, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase. And after 5 increase, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again, I'm going to do increase in the next 5 stitches. Single crochet increase, because the whole amigurumi is just single crochet. So I will just mention increase or no increase. So now it's an increase 5 times. This is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase. Then I'm going to do single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it will look like this here. It's like a chick forming So now from row 10 until row 12, I'm going to do single crochet all around, no increase, no decrease. Row 10 until row 12, single crochet all around. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 12. This is how it looked like after row 12. So now row 13, you see this yarn. Sometimes when you buy milk cotton yarn, this happens. But if it's an amigurumi, I will hide it inside. I'll show you later how I hide it inside. But if you're gonna make a hat or a blanket or maybe a top or sweater, this will not be appropriate. You will have to cut this away and make a proper knot. But since this is a proper knot, but it's just kind of messy, I'll show you how I hide it inside the amigurumi, because I lazy to cut it and tie a knot, and I might as well just continue to crochet. You won't notice a thing. Let me show you. Okay, row 13, I'm going to do 7 single crochet, or should I say crochet in the next 7 stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. See? You will not notice it's inside here. Let it be there. So after 7 single crochet, I'm going to do 5 decrease of 5 2 together. Okay, this color is not that easy to see for a 2 together. Let me see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm going to do single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again I'm going to do decrease in the next not next 5 stitches, is 5 sets of decrease. This is 1 set, 2 set, 2 decrease, 3 decrease, 4 decrease, or you can call it a 2 together, and the 5th one, oops, and 5 decrease. And you should have 7 stitches left. So this is where I'm going to do single crochet in the next 7 stitch. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I forgot to mention that you should have 30 stitches here, or you can refer to the written pattern in the description box below. So next I'm going to go to row 14. Row 14, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3 before I do a decrease. So this is 1, 2, 3, and you do a decrease, or you can call it a 2 together. 1, 2, 3, you do it 2 together. 1, 2, 3, and do it 2 together. We should have 6 sets of this as well. And this is the last set. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for a while. I'm going to do the ear and the mouth and everything. I get everything ready before I continue with this part here. So this is how it looked like so far. The 2 cheek is here, and this side is flat. There's no cheek. It's here. So this will be the front, and this will be the back of the head. So now I'm gonna proceed to the ear. I'm gonna do the 2 ear. Okay, now I'm gonna make the ear. The ear will have a splash of a lighter brown in the middle. So I'm gonna start with this, the same color as the head. I'm gonna start with a magic circle. And curl the yarn around your finger. Pull up a loop and make a knot. And inside this magic ring or magic circle, you do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you pull this. Now you go to the second row. Second row, I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in every stitch. This is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, so this makes 1 increase. This is 2 increase. We started with 6 single crochet and now we do increase, which means this row I would have 12 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And now for the third row, I'm going to do single crochet followed by an increase. Do single crochet and you do increase, and you do single crochet, and before I do increase, I'm going to change color, give it a splash of light color in the middle of the ear. Single crochet, increase, single, so now it should be an increase. You can make 2 or 3 stitches in this color and change it back. This is how you change it back. So, oh yeah, get rid of this bubble first. If not, there you will have a bubble there. So I started, oops sorry, I started with single, then increase, single, increase, so now it should be single crochet and increase, single, increase, single, increase, single crochet and increase. And now I'm going to do single crochet all around with no increase for row 4 and row 5. So you can change color as said how you like it. I'm not gonna count the number of stitches as to where I'm supposed to change color. I just changed somewhere around here. I started with 2 stitches, so I'm gonna change somewhere around here so that in the middle here there's one patch of light color. That's it. There's no we're not coming up with a diagram like you know, make it into a triangle or a rectangle. Just a splash of this color. So if you want, you can change it midway. It's okay. The bear will still turn out cute. And do remember to release this. Darker color is kind of difficult to see the stitches, so I guess it's best that I count my number of stitches at the end, just in case I might miss 1 or 2 stitches. Especially when you're changing color, chances of you skip a stitch or add 1 stitch is kind of high, because especially when it comes to dark color like this, it's kind of difficult to see. Okay, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 18. So that is row 4. Row 4. So now I'm going to go to row 5. Change some more color, make it look more so that you can have more parts of this light brown. Like this, and you change it back. You do not need a lot because I'm going to fold the ear so that the inner ear, one glance, you can see a bit of lighter color. Okay, let me count my number of stitches. Normally I don't. And because of this dark color, chances of making mistake is kind of high. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I got it right. Now the last row, I'm going to do a decrease. You're going to do 1 single crochet. I'm not going to change color this round. Just leave it as it is, and I'll just cut this light color yarn. So single crochet, and you you do a 2 together. Oops. Then you do a single crochet and you do 2 together. You should have 12 stitches in this row. And you should do 6 sets of this. Oops. Okay, so now leave a bit of a tail for sewing. And remove this marker. I'm gonna turn it inside out, and all this tail, just gonna tie a knot. Then fold it back and hide all this inside the ear. And when you sew the ear like this, see, one glance you can see there's a patch of light color inside. Then obviously you can see whether it's a triangle or rectangle. That's why you just need a splash of, you don't really need to count, you know, number of stitches, how many should be in this color. So long when you fold it, you can see one splash of lighter color. And now I'm going to join it. I'm going to sew it to the head. Now based on this magic circle hole here, I want the 2 ears to join together, just like all this. Oh sorry, this one does not have an ear. All this, I want it to kind of come together, join together. So it's your choice whether you want it to be far apart or you want it to join together. For this particular series, I want it to join together. And where you're going to sew this, you better make sure where is your cheek. Here it's flat. Here you have the cheek. So the ear should face, this is the front. So your ear should be here. You get a needle. Okay, let me see how this looks like. Here, make sure it's a bit, it's folded a bit. This is the magic circle. Make sure it touches the magic circle. And make one stitch here. Then you come out from the magic circle here. Make one stitch at this corner. And then make one more stitch at this corner, and make sure you tuck in all this tail. And just make one stitch here first. You make one stitch here and one stitch here. And you take a look and see if this is the right spot. If you think it's crooked, then redo. If it's not, then continue to sew all around it. You just sew like this, once on the head and once on the ear. And continue all in a circle and make sure it's kind of all in like this. Okay, I'll come back to you once I have this nicely sewed, nicely attached, because it's kind of difficult to sew it on screen. The camera always gets in the way. I can't pull it far. Okay, I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened, and now at least you have a rough idea how you should sew this onto the head. Okay, I have this connected like this. So now I'm gonna make the muzzle with a lighter color yarn, the same color as the one in the inner ear. I'm gonna start with a magic circle. You curl it around your finger. And you make a knot. And inside this magic circle or magic ring, you do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 single crochet. And row 2, I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. You're going to do 6 sets. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, and then going to do all the way. Oops, what have I done here? Okay. Three increase, and you have 4. 5, and the last one. We started off with 6 single crochet, now we do increase all around, so which means this row I should have 12 stitches. Now row 3, I'm going to start with 1 single crochet. Then I'm going to do 3 increase. This is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, and after 3 increase I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and 3 single crochet. Then I'm going to do 3 increase again, increase in the next 3 stitches. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, and this last 2 stitches you just do single crochet. And now for row 4 and 5, you just do single crochet all around. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 5. Okay, I've come to the end here. Let's cut the yarn. And we're gonna sew this on to this tail, just hide it inside, and we're gonna sew it on here like this. You will see that there's 2 it's kind of oval, so don't put it this way, put it this way. You can either put it this way so that the stitches starts from here, and this time round I'm going to add a red nose like Rudolph because this has a black nose, no nose, brown nose, pink nose, so I guess it's high time for a red nose. And I'm gonna lock it in, and let me lock it first. This is a safety eye, so you can actually lock it and hide this inside. Okay, make sure this is facing the right way, but anyway, you can still move it around later. Okay, now let's make it smile before I sew this onto the head, because it's going to wink. So when you wink, your smile goes a little bit sideways like everyone else except for this. So I'm gonna start from here. This is like kind of the center of the nose, and make it go sideways to here. And before I pull the whole thing, make one stitch here to kind of hold it back like this. Okay, don't pull too tight, if not it won't look nice. Okay, let's see. You want a bigger smile, you can go all the way up until here. Should we? Let's try. I'm just curious that, you know, if it has a bigger smile, how will it look like? Will it be better? Let me try. Starts from here, the middle of the nose. Hold the tail. I'm gonna tie the tail. Just now I stopped here, so maybe now I go all the way up here instead. Oh, look at that. Looks about right. Maybe I do not even need this stitch here. Maybe just like this. So what do you think? Please share your finished amigurumi in the comment section. I would love to see your version of a bear. Okay, the mouth really did go sideways. I am satisfied with this. Okay, so now time to tie a knot. Okay, make this a bit longer, easier to tie a knot. Okay, and don't tie too tight. You wouldn't want it to be pulling. If it pulls too much, the lips does not pop up. It become a thin lip. Okay, hide all this inside here. Now it's time to sew this here. I normally do not like to put pins, so what I do is I just make a stitch on at both ends and take a look and see if I like it. If I like it, I'll continue to sew all around it. If not, then I redo. Okay, this is the cheek. This is the right spot. This one, I think I should make one more stitch here just to kind of close it up. since it stops here. Okay, let me make one stitch here first. Oops, be careful of the, okay, like this, hold it, then you make one stitch here. Oops. Oh look, I just took this along. Have to be really careful. And make one stitch here. And you go all the way to this side. And make one stitch here. Okay, now take a look and see. Do you think this is the right spot? I think this is right. And continue to sew all around it. I think it looks just about right. Okay, I'll come back to you once I have sewn all around here. You can add a bit of stopping if you want, but I'm not going to add stopping. The stopper from here is enough to plumb it up. Okay, I've sewed this up nicely. Now I'm gonna add the eye. I'm gonna give it blue eye. Place it somewhere near this part here. Okay, that looks about right. Now we're gonna sew the other side, the wing. Oops. You have to use black yarn because this color is too dark, can't see, unless you use a lighter brown for the bear. Let's do this and see. Wait, normally, and let me get that right. Let's see. I think this one I should go a bit further, and here so far. Okay, maybe here, because the top part should be shorter than the bottom line. Right, now that looks better. Okay, that looks like a wing to me. So do the eyebrow over this side first. Made it go to here perhaps. Okay, let's see. Okay, it looks about right. and then we use this as a guide for this side. So somewhere here and comes down somewhere here like this, so that the eyebrow does not stick to the, does not touch the wing, right? Okay, that's it. This is too long, just cut it away. You can keep this for other amigurumi. And let's make it blush. I think it should blush around here under the eye. Blush here. Which means this side should be around here as a guide. Okay, and make sure you do not interfere with this one, because if we accidentally sew this part here, then we cannot continue to crochet. It goes way here like this. Okay, so it did blush. Oh gosh, it looked a little bit like a mouse but it's a bear. Maybe if you want to make a mouse, you can do exactly the same, but the ears will be a bit I don't know, but once you call it a mouse, it will be a mouse. Okay, let me get a stopper. Let me lock this eye in. Okay, lock the eye, and the rest of the yarn here, you can just tie a knot, you know, like this to this. You don't have to tie it so tight, just a rough knot. And then the black one as well, the one that we did for the eye, do tie a knot so that in case anything were to happen on the outside, it won't come off. And we got a face. And now to add a bit of a stuffing and continue to crochet to seal this part here. Okay, now we continue with row 15. Row 15, I'm going to do 2 single crochet followed by a decrease. So I'm gonna do 1. I just add a bit of stuffing, not so much yet. If not, I have to hold it down. So this is 1, this is 2, and you do 2 together. One, 2, and do a 2 together. You should have 6 sets of this. Now it's not easy to hold because you have all this in the way. Okay, this is the last set. Now we go to row 16. Row 15, just now you should have 18 stitches in that row. And now row 16, I'm going to do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. Oops. 1 single crochet followed by a 2 together, and 1 single crochet, 2 together. You should have 6 sets of this. Did I wait? 1, 2 together, 1, 2 together, 1, 2 together. And then a 1. Those who can't see, you can add a marker to show you which is your 2 together. I think I missed one somewhere. Wait, sorry. Let me do that again. One, 2 together. 1, 2 together. Oops. Okay, got it right this time. And add a little bit more stuffing now before you really seal it. Add more on this cheek part here, the 2 cheek here. Shape it around and see if it's okay. Now we can seal this part here. It's not easy to hold now with all this. We're going to do 2 together all the way. You should have 6 sets of it. This is the last set. and you cut the yarn, leave a little bit of tail, remove this, cut the yarn, get a tapestry needle, sew at all the front loop. There are 2 loops here, you just take the front loop, just the top one. So you should have 6 of it. Oh, I think this one I did not plumb it much, so there's no hole here. You pull tight and you bring your yarn around. Bring it around. Now is the time to see if you have holes anywhere. Like for example here, this is a hole, a small hole where you can see the stuffing, so cover it up. And you go to places where you think there's a hole there, just cover it up. If not, you can just bring it around, and this is how you lock your amigurumi. You can bring it to just about anywhere, so long it's of the same color. And the balance, you just put it inside the amigurumi. Then you shape it around, move it around, shape it around, because just now we're holding on to it, so one part could be like crooked. So this is it. Oh gosh, you really look like a rat. I should make it more plump, make it look more like a bear, or maybe this part is too big. Well, it's too late. Hope you like this pattern. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in my next post.